Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm bringing you my second Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. I'm facing against my opponent named Haruki. I found him on the therapy chat as usual when I look for a Wi-Fi battle. So looking at his team, it's pretty much I believe he's gonna start off with his Landorus. So what I do is start off with my Conkeldurr because I do have the Ice Punch, and just in case he switches out, I have my knockoff. My knockoff ready to counteract whatever he switches out to, but. Pretty much, I'm gonna start out with my Conkeldurr because he's a beast, and I predict him to start off with his Landorus because usually they want to set up rocks. Usually they're defensive though. So let's get this battle started. All right, Haruki, let's go. Let's battle. Woo! All right, Landorus, just as I predicted. Start off with Conkeldurr, my triceps because triceps is just important as biceps, but yeah. Alright, so he's go for Intimidate. I predict him to switch out or U-turn, so I'm go right for the knockoff because knockoff is just a overall excellent move. Yeah, it's a crit, but it didn't matter. But so he switches out right to his Skarmory, which is good because I get to knock off those lefties. Because that lefties is a problem if that Skarmory with lefties and roost is gonna become a problem. But I can't stay in, so I'm gonna switch out because I fear the Brave Bird. Switch out to my Garchomp. He set up his rocks, which is fine with me because I'm gonna do the same thing basically. I'm gonna set up my rocks as well. Try to cripple that Volcarona whenever he switches into because that Volcarona is a real threat. So he whirlwinds me out, which is fine. I can't do anything anyway. All right, Macy's. Let's go, Macy's. So pretty much we're gonna get our Well, I'm gonna get my lefties because I knocked off his, but yeah. At this point, I'm gonna go for Scald. That's the only move I can hit Skarmory with. But he switches out to his Tentacruel, which is a complete wall to my Amolomoga. I can't do anything to this Tentacruel. But luckily, I did snag the burn on the Tentacruel, which is gonna help out a lot because residual damage is always good. He gets his Black Sludge Recovery. I'm gonna get my lefties. So I can't do anything. So I'm gonna switch right out to my Garchomp because I predict him to Rapid Spin, believe it or not, because he might have the Ice Beam, but I'm gonna switch to Garchomp, predicting him Rapid Spin. Therefore, I can EQ on the next turn. So he did win for Rapid Spin, which is good. So I have my Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin damage, so he's gonna take double recoil, I suppose, and. Pretty much, he's gonna get his not lefties, but Black Sludge Recovery. My Garchomp is gonna go right away for EQ. Pretty much, I just want to get rid of Tentacruel. But he switches out to his Landorus, which, Intimidate, Flying type. Yeah, EQ is not gonna do anything, or it doesn't affect him, I should say. But yeah, EQ doesn't affect him. Let's see, he went for EQ himself, which I can take because I'm a defensive Garchomp. I believe I went for Stealth Rocks again because I'm just forcing him to Rapid Spin at this point. Because that Volcarona is crazy as a threat. I'm going to switch out because I don't want to take another EQ. I want to preserve my Garchomp. Go right to Superior because I know he's choice in some fashion. Probably Scarf, I believe. I don't know. Based on that damage, it's kind of like... I would say maybe Bandit. But either way, I'm going to take another EQ, which Superior doesn't take too well. Because this Superior is actually a contrarily offensive, special offensive Superior. I get my contrarily boots, but it didn't matter because I'm gonna die of Life Orb. So yeah, bye Superior. Sorry you don't get to shine this battle, but maybe next time. All right, so I'm sending my Oat Spice. All them ladies gonna be attracted to my Oat Spice because Landorus is genderless. I guess it doesn't work out that way, but it's okay. So Skarmory, a complete wall to my Pinsir. I went for close combat in the process. If he did switch, I was able to do some decent damage to his Skarmory. Either way, it would do. I believe it would kill the Landorus, but I'm not. It should kill the Landorus, but either way, I got the close combat off of Skarmory. As you can see, it's not gonna be a 2-hit KO. I gotta switch out because I don't want to take a Brave Bird. No, not today. I'm going to switch out to my Cheetos because Cheetos is healthy for you. Well, not healthy for the Skarmory though. As you can see, he went for Brave Bird. which my fortress should eat it up because I am a defensive fortress. So yeah, take some recoil, get my lefties, get back that delicious Cheetos HP. He went for Roost, which is fine. I forgot what I went. Yeah, Cheetos. I believe I went for Stealth Rocks. No, Rapid Spin. Oh, Rapid Spin. Yes. Well, get those rocks away, because Pinsir is not going to survive long with those rocks. Because he just obtained Bug Flying, so that's like he's gonna get crippled. So he switches out Skarmory, back to his Tentacruel again. Try to Rapid Spin, I assume. So I'm gonna switch out to my, I believe, Garchomp. Oh, never mind. I went to Macy's. All right, Macy's. Let's go, Macy. All right. At this point, I believe I went for a Wish, because I pretty much can't do anything to this. Oh, never mind. I switch out. All right. Bye, Macy. All right. Switch out to Garchomp. Here's a big play. Like, I predicted him to Rapid Spin. As you guys know, if the Rapid Spin, the Tentacruel or the Pokemon does Rapid Spin and it dies in the process, the rock stays. So, luckily, the Rocket Helmet plus Rough Skin kills the Tentacruel. So the rocks stay. Even though he used the move, the rocks doesn't disappear because he fainted in the process. So Greninja comes out. I'm afraid the Ice Beam is coming my way, so I'm gonna switch out to my specially defensive Wall, also known as Macy's, because Macy is, you know, better than JCPenney. But anyway, yeah, he goes for Dark Pulse. Hopefully he doesn't flinches me in the process. So he didn't flinch me, which is good. Well, I guess like the next turn when he Dark Pulses. Not this turn, because I just switched it out. Anyway, we see his Life Orb. So we went for Dark Pulse again. Hopefully I don't get hacks or flinched. And I believe I went for Skull because he now changed to a Dark type, so I should be able to do some decent damage because Greninja is a pretty frail frog. Yeah, I get my lefties. I believe this Greninja went for another Dark Pulse. Well, I switch out to my Triceps because I do have the Assault Vest, so I should be able to take Dark Pulse because I resist that. I believe I went for Drain Punch as opposed to Mach Punch if he wanted to save his Greninja, but he just went away for a Hydro Pump, so that's going to do some massive damage to my Triceps. I barely lived that with like 27 HP, but I'm going to go for Drain Punch, regaining some of that residual, not residual, but gaining some of that HP back. Not much, but I kind of regret it. Maybe I should have went for Mach Punch to get some, you know, kill that Greninja before he Hydro Pumped me, but I thought he would switch out, that's why I went for Drain Punch instead. So he's going to switch out to his Metagross, which is going to be a problem, because I can't stay in. I mean, I want to save this Conkeldurr. Never mind, never mind, I just sacked off Triceps, because at this point I believe I didn't need Triceps anymore, so I just went for knockoff anyway. Yeah, so that's a dead Conkeldurr. I'm not going to survive this. Alright, bye Conkeldurr. It was nice knowing you. Alright, at this point, I'm going to switch out to my Cheetos, because this Cheetos completely walls my my opponent's Metagross. So he's going to switch out, which is fine. He goes out to his Volcarona. Yes, that's a threat. That's definitely a threat. So I went for Pain Split. Predicting him to attack me so I could regain some HP back. Actually, I did the opposite, which kind of screwed me over, because now Volcarona regains some of the HP. So I can't stay in. I'm going to switch out because I predict the Fire move, which is kind of obvious. So I went for switching to my Macy's to take whatever hit he does. He went for Fiery Dance, and I pray that he did not get the special attack boost. As you can see, next turn, his next attack surprised me. If he did get the special attack boost, I would have been in big trouble because he went for Giga Drain, which I did not expect. I forgot he gets Giga Drain. So what I did this turn, I just went for Skull just to get some damage off Volcarona. Let's see how much it does. Volcarona is bulky though in the special defensive side, so he took that pretty well. At this was a huge gamble. I switched into my Pinsir, predicting him to Giga Drain again. If he went for Fiery Dance instead, this would have been GG, because my Pinsir is my check to the Volcarona because of, you know, the quick attack priority, just in case he does QD on me, Quiver Dance. So luckily he didn't went for whatchamacallit, the Fiery Dance, and he went for he switched to a Skarmory. Yeah, Pincer is gonna go for return. It's not gonna do crap to this Skarner because it's so bulky. So I'm gonna switch out, preserving my Pincer because I don't want him to die because just to check that Volcarona from QDing. So I went to my Garchomp here. So he actually pulled a double on me, back to Volcarona, which is yeah, take more stealth rock damage. Here I stayed in. Here was a questionable play. He actually switched out his Volcarona, which I was confused about because it's pretty much gonna die when it switches back in. So I didn't really understand that play. Well, whatever happens, I just went for Rock Tomb. Hopefully, I did take whatever hit that Volcarona would have done, which is the Bug Buzz. But I went for Rock Tomb regardless, so I just killed Atlantis off on switching. So here comes Metagross. Here, I don't know if he has the Ice Punch or not, so someone switch out my Garchomp because I don't want to take an Ice Punch. No way. So Cheetos comes in, so he goes for Zen Headbutt. At this point, I still don't know if he has Ice Punch, but it doesn't matter because my Fortress does walls this Metagross. But at the same time, I can't do anything back to Metagross because my moveset. It's pretty much just a wall. It can't do anything back to Metagross. So I just went for Pain Split. That's like my only attacking move to the Metagross, which is good. I get some HP back. He loses some HP. Give my lefties. Yeah, Cheetos is sitting here really good. So he switches out his Metagross, which is fine. Skarmory comes out again. I can't do anything to the Skarmory or Metagross, even though my Cheetos is out. But I get the Pain Split off, and yeah, he gains HP while I lose HP, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Yeah, Fortress, just hang in there, man, just hang in there. All right, Cheetos, come back. Switch out to my Macy's. Macy's is literally my only way to hurt this Skarmory because Macy is basically my only special attacker left in my team because all I have left is Pinsir, Garchomp, and Fortress, which all three of them could not do anything to Skarmory. So I went for Skull, hoping for a burn, which I did. It was unfortunate for my opponent. So he Whirlwinds me out, which is fine. I guess he predicted me a switch or something. I'm not sure. So it switches out right to my Garchomp. At this point, I'm just going for a Rock Tomb. I don't know why. I mean, I don't want him to Brave Bird my Macy's, but I just went for Rock Tomb. Hoping to kill the Skarmory, but he just lives, so I pretty much I wasn't surprised because Skarmory is so bulky. So he Whirlwinds me out, which is fine, because Skarmory is gonna die to residual damage anyway. Yeah, O-Spice is gonna take a lot of damage, but it's okay. It's okay, O-Spice. Hang in there, hang in there. Alright, Skarmory dies to pretty much the burn damage, so he sends out his Metagross. That scary Metagross, man. I still don't know if it has Ice Punch. So his Metagross, I'm pretty much gonna sack off my Pinsir because pretty much try to get as much damage as I can to his Metagross because his Volcarona pretty much gonna die upon switching, so I don't really need my Pinsir anymore. So Metagross is basically the only Pokemon I have left to kill. At this point, it's pretty much a stall fest. I believe at this point my opponent's trying to flinch hacks me. Which is, I don't blame him, because that's like the only way he can come back from this state, but it's alright. right away I'm just going for Pain Split, because Cheetos, that's all he got to do, The other attack move I have left is Gyro Ball, which is not going to do crap to this Metagross, because, Steel doesn't go well. Yeah, it's pretty much stall fest right now. He went for Zen Headbutt again, hoping to flinch me. Which is fine. I think at this point I went for Gyro Ball. So I went for Gyro Ball, hoping to do some decent damage, but as you can see, that damage, it's okay. I mean, Metagross is pretty fast with 110 base speed. They did some decent damage. But I'm gonna switch out. Pretty much gonna finish off this Metagross because whatever attack he does, it's gonna receive residual damage because I do have the Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet. So he's pretty much going to take himself out at this point. And I did live. My Garchomp did live, so that's good. Good job, Garchomp. Taking them hits. That's what you're bred for. Alright, so Garchomp, not Garchomp. Oh my god. Metagross goes down, and Volcarona pretty much is going to die to rocks because It was already below half when he double switched out at that point. So good game, Haruki. That was a pretty fun match, and you know, hope to battle you again in the future. Just hit me up. My Twitter link is in the description below. Yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching the video, and leave a thumbs up if you will. So peace out, guys. Laters.